Hey everybody, welcome to episode 58 of Keith Johnson Financial Coach. Today we're going to talk about why you should understand the full cost of ownership for assets and things that you have, that you live your life, so that you can properly budget and plan so that they can benefit your life versus hinder your life. So what do I mean by the full cost of ownership? I mean the full upfront costs, the operating ongoing costs, the cost if you need to maintain it, hold it, sell it. You need to understand what these numbers are and how these numbers may change year to year so that you can confirm that you're in a place to actually buy, own, have that thing or live that lifestyle and be able to maintain that without putting your finances at risk or falling into any sort of debt. So another example of this is think about a home, right? You bought the home, you have a mortgage. That means you have to pay interest or have a mortgage payment. You likely will need, because of mortgage, you may have a PMI if you put down less than 20%. You may have, you got taxes to pay for, you got utility bills, you got maintenance, which should be 2 to 3% of the value of the home. You have HOA fees, all of these things, right? When you're thinking about a car, you have car insurance, you may need liability insurance on top of that. You need to pay for maintenance, for gas, for repairs, for new tires, for oil changes. All these little things I'm mentioning, for example, in these areas, you want to make sure you understand how much they are, how much they cost, so that you can confirm that you actually can afford that item, that lifestyle, that asset, whatever that thing is, so that it doesn't hurt you or hinder you from your life. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people, they don't, outside of the cost of the car, the home, and maybe the mortgage payment, they're not fully thinking about what will my homeowner's insurance be? What will my renter's insurance be? What will comprehensive car insurance be? Because if they did, they will start to realize, wait, maybe this type of car, this type of home, this size, that little percent added on for these add-ons I need to pay for kind of puts me out of budget. So maybe I need something smaller. Maybe I need a different type of car. Maybe I can't live in that city, right? You want to make sure there's ratios to building wealth, and you want to make sure the ratio of you saving and investing to debt to living expenses is in the right way, where you got at least that 15% to save and invest that should increase every single year. But if your debt starts to hit 30, 40, 50, 60, 70% of what you have, or your living expenses start to break 50, 60, 70%, now it starts to put the ratios out of whack. And now you're trying to figure out how you got a good job, making good money, but you're still struggling. And I think that's because you looked at the upfront cost of something or a lifestyle, but you didn't understand the full cost of ownership. So that's it for episode 58 of Keith Johnson Financial Coach. Please continue to follow me on IG at Keith_the Financial Coach, as well as my YouTube channel, Keith Johnson, the Financial Coach. Have a good one. Peace.